not a shot on net.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to game number 2 of the Mrs. Hockey Tournament here in the beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Our girls coming off a tough loss this morning, but they went to the beach, they regrouped, they washed away some of their woes, and from what I hear, Coach Tyler all gave them the what for about, hey ladies, you're a AAA hockey team and you just lost to a AA. Do better.
Yeah, I heard it was a little rough in the locker room, but, we'll see if they can bounce back and come out against a 107-ranked Penguins elite team. Organization overall is good. We played their Tier 1 team actually earlier in the season at the opening tournament. They were a formidable opponent. Looking at some success tonight, hopefully. Get some confidence back in the girls.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Michael. This should be, and I should be knocking on wood as I do this, but this should be a game that's very winnable for our young ladies. And hope to see them gel up like they're capable of doing. Start cycle that puck and see if we can find the back of the net a few times. Brendan, do you have some stats from earlier today? I know you were looking at finding those. All right, we'll broadcast those in the morning.
Yeah.
But Penguins did play earlier, and last I checked, they had a win.
They did. They won earlier, 2-0 against, I believe it was the Colorado team.
So we'll be interested to see. No,
I misspoke. The Penguins elite team we're playing, they lost 2-0 against the. It was against the Colorado Hockey Club.
There you go. Yeah. And Brendan does indeed actually have the stats up here. Great job, Brendan, as usual. Working hard on the video highlights. Special treat for the broadcasters tonight in the Panthers ice stands where we're broadcasting from, and we happen to be in the corner of their bar. And this is an area, this is a rink that the Panthers typically do practices at and different showcases. Oh, there's Brendan fantastic. Right there. Yeah, we got to give
hello to the broadcasting crew.
Say hello myself. Here, Brendan.
Brendan.
Hey.
Here we are.
Cheers.
To a great game. Probably shouldn't be drinking on the job, but hey, it's a Saturday or Friday night, isn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Schaefer getting the start in between the pipes as we anticipated. Coach running the cycle still. Schaefer also finishing period number 3 earlier with Allen being down after 2. Coach said, that's enough, let's switch it up a little bit, and he ended up having a talk with Allen afterwards. Similar to the talk with the other girls, saying, let's go girls, let's play some hockey. Yeah. So I think we look forward to that. And we have a different starting lineup to kick things off here. Another message maybe from Coach. This is the first time I've ever seen this. Buckle's going to send Grahovic and Salzburg, and I concur. Those 3 girls were flying in game number 1.
Yeah, that just goes to show you they earned that spot by the way they played today.
Absolutely, they earned that. And here we are with Isaac and Biederman on point. Biederman, she's going to give chase. Puck's on the near half wall. She kicks it up. Penguins able to hold his own. Penguins looking for a centering pass. Biederman's all over that immediately. Penguins take the shot from the point. Handled by Schaefer. Puck's loose out front, though. It kicks out. Penguins still scrambling. They try to throw it out front. Another shot out opportunity. Another opportunity. The puck's still loose.
Come on, Rick.
And they find Schaefer able to grab that. Oh, my goodness. That gave me a small heart attack.
Really?
I'd like to see the replay on that one because it was sneaking under Schaefer's pad, and she sealed it up right at the last minute. Great job by Schaefer. Thought it was going to be a 1-0 quick goal for the Penguins. Here's the draw. Fresh legs out for the Stars. We got Elliott centering. Also had a good game earlier. She's got Gagne on left wing and Stanton on right wing. Also 3 girls that had really impactful play in game number 1. Sent all the way down. Penguins goalie plays it. Decides to send it off. Ends up on the far half wall. Penguins breaking out of their zone. Coming through the neutral zone, looking to make it 3-on-2 unfold. Gagne's back checking. Andrews pushing the Penguins wide. There's the centering pass. Schaefer deflects that off into the corner. Ends up on Elliott's stick. She throws it back. In behind the net now. Lafiere's on point. She's playing defense with Andrews. Stanton looks to break out, throws it off the glass. She sends it deep. Gagne's in pursuit. Let's see if they negate ice game, and they won't. It'll come all the way back. Great hustle by Gagne.
There's a replay of that goal you showed you.
There's the replay, and it looks like there's the loose puck. And let's see where it ends up. Are we going to get there? There's the puck. Still loose. Puck's getting banged, and then, right underneath. Even Schaefer gave a little look back there, and she was able to grab just enough of it. Here comes Simcoe off the draw. Simcoe driving up, drives wide, looking to make a move. Gets checked at the last minute. Puck ends up behind the net. Centering pass off Zachariah. Puck comes around the near half wall. Zachariah, yeah, there's my toonie jar. Penguins take it in behind the net. They send it up the half wall, looking to break out. They try to chip it past the defender. Shortino says not today, sends it back deep. Dulac's on it now. Dulac, she's looking to create a centering pass. Not quite able to. Penguins chip it down. This should be an icing. And it is. They'll bring it all the way back. Just over 2 minutes into the first period here. Great scoring opportunity for the Penguins. Stars looking to respond. Back to our initial line. Coach cycling lines quickly here. He's got Bucko centering, Gorohovic and Salzburg still. Mason and Shortino on point. There's the draw. One cleanly. Back to Shortino. Shortino takes the shot through traffic. Bouncing puck. Penguins defender deflects that off into the corner. Good pressure by Bucko, forcing the Penguins to turn back in behind their net. They try to send it up to the half wall. Penguins break it out. Cross ice pass to the left wing. Left wing throws it down toward the net. Schaefer's got it tracked. She decides I'm going to whistle this down and frees the puck. Penguins having a little laugh here.
Yeah, we had a little wipeout on the way.
Yeah, number 8 blows a tire coming into the zone, and teammates giving her a hard time. I like to see that. Good to see the girls having fun. Got a defensive change happening. Isaac and Biederman back on point. Here's the draw. Ref not liking how they're set up. Both players cheating a little bit. Draw won by the Penguins. Let's get it back to the point, but Stars gain control. Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Salzburg just out of her reach. Penguins regroup, regain the zone. Centering pass comes all the way across to the near corner. Biederman, lead pass up to Gorohovic. Gorohovic kicks it up to herself, and it clears the zone. Offside, Penguins. For our Canadian friends tuning in that are brand new to watching this broadcast, yes, there's no delayed offside down here. It drives me bonkers. Penguins win the draw clean. Look to gain the zone. Here's a 2-on-2 unfolding. Penguins coming into the high slot. Takes the shot, deflected. Isaac steps up to negate that shot. Puck ends up in the far corner. Penguins centering pass. Finds an outlet, sends it back to the defense. Defense takes a shot through traffic, blocked by Isaac again. Bucko tries to break out. Not quite able to get it over to Salzburg. Here's the Penguins on the outside of the net looking for an opportunity. There's a shot. Schaefer shuts the door there. Isaac comes around near half wall looking to break out. Penguins defense able to hold the zone. Biederman's going to pick it up behind the net now. She looks for an outlet pass, ends up on the point of the Penguins. Penguins shot through traffic, bouncing puck, loose out front. Schaefer covers that up. Penguins out to a hot start.
I was going to say the same thing. Really a lot of action down here so far.
It's easier to call when it's close, but I'd much rather call the other end of the ice this period, we'll say.
I agree. 6 shots to 1.
Fresh legs out there. Elliott on the draw. Ends up in control with Andrews. Andrews pitches it up to the neutral zone. Gagne is giving chase. Gagne absolutely flying down there. She's going to try and shake off. They wave off icing. Penguins pick it up behind the net. Throw it into trouble. Stanton tries a backhand pass to find Bucko. Or Elliott, sorry. There's an opportunity for Gagne. There's a shot. Goes just wide. Penguins, they regroup. Come back through the neutral zone with some speed. 3-on-2 unfolding. Here comes the Penguins. Penguins, couple moves. Looking for an opportunity. Centering pass is high. Gets the shot off. Schaefer there to close the door once again. Elliott now. She pushes them into the corner. Ends up on the defense for Penguins. They push it back deep. Lafiere now. Lafiere. She throws it up to Stanton. Stanton off the skate blade, looking for an outlet pass. She throws it across ice to find Gagne. She does. Opportunity for Gagne. Gagne's driven a little bit to the right. She throws it back. Oh, tries to find Andrews. Right idea by Gagne, but it just skipped over Andrews' stick. Would have been a really good outlet pass. Penguins enter the zone now. Penguins 3-on-2. There's the shot. Bouncing puck. Schaefer deflects that into the far corner. Penguins are going to pick it up. Centering pass onto the stick of Andrews. Andrews has time, elects to go for a skate.
Go for it.
Andrews drives up the right wing, looking to gain the zone. Andrews driving in, no support for her, looks to cut to the net herself with the backhand, drives to the net, high slot opportunity for Simcoe. There's a shot, just wide. Blast one just wide. Great opportunity and a fantastic rush by Andrews on that play. Zakaria holds his zone. Zakaria, she steps up, looks to drive down the half wall. She's checked, trying to gain the zone. Andrews comes off for a line change. Shortino steps out there. Puck's loose. Here comes Simcoe. High slot opportunity. Simcoe left, right, takes a shot over the goalies just on the side of the net for Clark. Centering pass. That's broken up by the Penguins. Comes up to the near half wall and into the neutral zone. Zakaria regroups, sends it over to Lafleur. Lafleur, she sends it up to Simcoe. Simcoe has a look. Simcoe looks to gain the zone. She's got Zakaria with her. She's poke checked. Now it's picked up by Zakaria. She drives wide. Zakaria looking at her option, pivots back, sends it back to Shortino. Shortino, oh, it slips right underneath her stick. Tough one for Shortino. And she sends it over to Mason. Mason pitches it up. Simcoe gets it up to Clark. Here's another opportunity, a little neutral zone patty bake. But Simcoe's going to gain the zone, drives in. She's got Clark out front. Centering pass all the way back. Shortino tries to pick it up in the backhand. Is coming in hot, ends up on the far half wall. Shortino holds the zone. Penguins trying to break out. Clark's all over it on the fork. Check.
Job.
Stars having a relentless couple shifts here with the pressure. Salzburg's giving chase. So's Grahovic. Salzburg breaks it up. Grahovic's going to pick this up. Here comes Bucko straight to the net. Centering pass. Tries to find Bucko, and the goaltender wisely jumps out. Covers it up with her glove. And a solid minute and a half of terrific pressure by the Stars. That's what we like to see,
That's
Michael.
What we want to see.
Bucko in to take the draw. Yeah, it's a different angle.
I like it.
Out of necessity. We have a different corner angle here for our viewers at home. Out of necessity, they've been clear they don't want people back there. There's a shot from Shortino through traffic. Goaltender makes a great pad save, kicks it off in behind the net. Penguins regroup, try to skate it out. All over with a forecheck is Grahovic and Bucko. Finally, the Penguins find the neutral zone. Mason's going to regroup. She takes it to her backhand, dumps it in. Puck ends up into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck along the blue line. Here comes the Penguins. Penguins driving down the left wing. Takes the shot, deflected. Schaefer just clips off her gloves, goes into the far corner. Penguins able to hold his own, find the high slot. Oh, almost a one-time effort by number 92. Fans on it though. Penguins regroup. Turn back around. Number 92. Here's the shot. Deflected. Bouncing puck goes to the far corner. Salzburg's going to pick that up now. Backhanded across through the high slot. Shortino's on it. She gives chase. Here comes Grahovic. Grahovic's got some speed. 2-on-1 folding the other way. Here comes Grahovic on the right wing. There's the shot. It's high, and it's gloved by the Penguins goaltender, and she grabs it and wisely decides to whistle it down. 5:15 here left in the first. Good action early on. Was all Penguins for the first 2 minutes, Michael, and since then, Stars have been pressing hard. Elliott in for the draw. She's got Gagne on left wing, Stanton on right wing. There's the draw. Shot down, in behind. Gagne's on it. Gagne, she's got help with Elliott. Wraparound effort. And it's blocked wisely by the goaltender there. Good back check by Elliott. She's on it. Stanton's working it now. Again, relentless offensive pressure by the Stars. This is good to see for the girls. Here's a couple moves by number 75. 75 with the Penguins coming through the neutral zone. 3-on-2 unfolding. Gets around Isaac, but it's deep into the corner. Puck's loose in the high slot. Gagne clears it into the neutral zone to relieve some pressure. Penguins dump it all the way back into their own zone. No, that was on the Penguins.
Yep.
Here we go. All the way back to the point to Isaac. Isaac's got it now. Oh, Oh, goodness. Biederman there. Opportunity just about for the Penguins to jump, break free. Some explicits from the parents around us going, oh, my goodness, that was close. But wisely picked up by Biederman to save the day. Simcoe in for the draw on center. Centering Dulac and Clark. Look we haven't seen yet. Andrews sends it up to Clark. Here she goes. Clark trying to drive in. Clark's got it in the corner. 3 Penguins on her, though. Penguins grab it. They pick it up in the corner, looking to break out. Here comes the Penguins. Driving down the right wing. Back checking is Galsberg. Lafleur's going to drive the Penguins wide. There's a backhand effort. Ends in behind the net. Puck comes out onto Simcoe's stick. Simcoe's got it. She's got some time. Skates through the neutral zone. Looking to drive wide. She does. She's got Clark going straight to the net. Simcoe. There's the shot right over the left-handed shoulder. And we got the goal with 3:41 left in the first. Simcoe picks it up in our own end behind, well, right around the hash marks, I suppose. Drives up the right wing. Uses her explosive power and speed. Drives down the right wing. Elects to shoot when the goalie committed to go down, and beautiful shot right over the right shoulder.
Wow.
Good job on the replays, Mr. Elliott. Beautifully done.
That was a nice shot.
She had Clark out front, but I don't blame her for taking the shot on that one. Getting food deliveries here now in the broadcast booth. Life's real good here today. 1-0 with food deliveries. Lafleur, she throws it up to the half wall. Clark dumps it in deep. Clark's going to give chase now. She's got Elliott with her. Penguins, they throw it back to the point. Back to Lafleur. Lafleur's got it. Lafleur, not able to hold it in. Penguins are grabbing it. Here comes the Penguins. Driving down the left wing. They try to take the shot. Shortino pushes them wide. Shortino takes it in behind her net. Shortino coming around the net with some speed. Decides to fire it down. They're going to wave off icing? No, they called the icing.
One didn't.
Shortino, I think, wanted to go for a skate, and then the last minute decided, no, I'll chip and chase, and just a hair early on the dump and chase. Bucko's smacking her on the head with a stick.
So an interesting question from the scorebug keeper. If the goalie gloves it above the net, is that counted as a shot on goal?
As long as it made contact with the goalie in some shape or form, yes, that's a shot on goal.
Okay.
Puck comes all the way down into the Penguins' end. Salzburg's giving chase. She's got Bucko with her. Bucko and Grahovic on front. Mason and Shortino on point. Now, if that shot misses everything and goes over the net, that is not a shot on
right.
net.
Yep. But if the goalie makes contact with
the goalie makes contact, or there was a perceived save, or it could deflect, or what have you. Shortino, there's a shot from the point. Bouncing puck, loose out front. Goaltender Gallo gobbles up the rebound.
Ultimately, it's the scorekeeper's discretion, right?
There you have it.
Right now, we have a home team scorekeeper.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee if John Schaefer was here, that would be a shot. If McKinsey caught it, that's a shot. Penguins, they pick it up on the half wall.
Mr. Nick Simcoe making faces at the camera down there.
Oh, I see. Here comes the Penguins driving wide, looking to take a shot.
Oh.
Puck's loose, saved by Schaefer. Loose out front, still Penguins trying to hold his own. Stars looking to break out, and they overskated, unfortunately, twice. Shortino picks it up in the far corner. Penguins centering shot. Puck bounces, and Mackenzie Schaefer with that glove scoops it up.
Schaefer had the corner sealed real well there.
I tell you what, it's been pretty awesome to watch. Her glove throughout this season is getting stronger and stronger. She's really tracking pucks well with that glove.
Yeah.
Able to pick up bouncing pucks, scoops them off the ground, and I tell you what, that's a huge difference when a goaltender can pick it up with their glove instead of blocking it with their pad. Saves the difference between a rebound or not.
Yep, good call.
Back to the point on Penguins. Here's Penguins. There's a shot off the own Penguins player. Bit of chaos out front. Puck ends up in the far corner, though.
Looking for
Stars looking to center. There's another shot from the Penguins from the point. Deflected off players again. Number 22 with the Penguins. She sends it back. Gagne is there to break that up, though. Another shot from the Penguins. Shortino breaks that up. Here's Elliott now.
All right.
Elliott breaking out. 3-on-2 unfolding. Elliott's got Gagne. Good move by Elliott. 2 moves. Then she takes the shot, and that's gloved by the Penguins goaltender. Two great moves by Elliott trying to gain the zone there. Was able to shake that defender and get the shot off.
Yeah, and she did have Gagne on the outside there, but sometimes just getting the shot on and seeing if it'll come off the pad creates a huge opening at the other side of the net.
Comes Elliott again. On the draw, Penguins win it though. They send it back. Stars able to cause some pressure. Now the Penguins are able to leave the zone. Here comes them 3-on-2 unfolding. Coming down the left wing. Here's number 17. Centering pass through the center. Good stick by Isaac to break that up. No shot on. There's the shot finally. It goes all the way across to the far corner. Isaac's going to pick that up. Isaac, she sends it back to Stanton. Stanton not quite able to break out. Penguins hold the zone. Here's a shot from the Penguins. Loose puck out front. Couple backhands. Schaefer jumps on that again.
That was a little dicey there.
Yep. Good job by Schaefer gobbling up that loose puck. Slams the glove down and her weight behind it. Goalie coaches love to see that. Zakaria on the draw. Wins it. Picks it up herself. Takes it in behind the net. Zakaria. Outlet pat to Clark, but then she picks that up herself too. Straight through the
Zakaria.
Zakaria to Zakaria twice. Yeah. Here we go. Penguins are gaining the zone. 2-on-3 though, not much going on. Great defense by the Stars, pushing that wide into the far half wall. Zakaria kicks it back, ends up on the point for the Penguins. There's a shot through traffic, bounces in behind the net. Biederman's got it now. Biederman, she throws it up, tries to find Clark, ends up on the point for the Penguins. They dump it back into the near corner. In behind the net now. Penguins pick it up. Penguins looking for a wraparound. They throw it out front. The couple, two shots. Schaefer there to close the door both times. Zakaria trying to find it. Onto the Penguin stick. Oh, my goodness. I was having flashbacks to game number 1 where our opponents end up with great opportunities at that hash marks. High slot all by themselves, and there it was, and saved by the bell. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely.
Yep, we can see
got
it
it
right
here. We got a wonderful volunteer and Michael's mom on Scorebug here. She's doing a good job.
Yeah, the time is like spot on. It's good.
Yes.
Oh, here's some game stats.
We got some game stats. Brendan Elliott, courtesy. Faceoffs won in favor of the Penguins. That surprises me. Our ladies are usually pretty strong on the faceoff dot. I would suggest that that'll get balanced here through the game. And scoring chances 2-2, almost 3-2 here toward the end of that period with that high slot. That girl was wound up, ready to unload that wrist shot. I'm like, oh no. We were supposed to have Jerry Dulac join us at the intermission. Jerry is our modern day Don Jerry. We're going to call him Don Jerry instead of Don Cherry. Schaefer, outstanding period. She wasn't tested much, but she closed the door when it was required. And that Penguins tender made a few great saves too in her own right. But it is 1-0 in favor of the Stars.
I'd really like to see the girls close the gap on the shots on goal and even surpass them. Really, we should, be in control of this game.
Yes, we should. It's a bit almost a bit too much two-way, too early. Here we are, second period. Penguins, D-to-D pass, almost picked off by Salzburg. I love the starting lineup for the second period again. He's got Bucko, Salzburg, and Grahovic out there. Puck spits into the neutral zone. Grahovic's got some wheels. Let's see if she can outpace the Penguins. Just about does. She gets there, breaks it up. Bucko there to help, ends up all the way back to the point. Andrews steps up. There's a shot from Andrews, deflected. Loose puck out front, rebound, and a goal from Salzburg! That shift was beautiful. Started off with great offensive pressure by Grahovic, forcing the Penguins to cough up the puck. Bucko also there in support. Andrews from the point takes the shot. It's deflected out front. Couple opportunities, and Salzburg dumps it in, says, I got this backhand.
Never gave up on it.
Yeah, Mitch Salzburg was talking about going to the treadmill. What a ridiculous decision that would have been. Got to be here and watch his daughter score a goal. Here we go. Penguins gain the zone from the Stars. 2-0 Stars. Come through the neutral zone. Grahovic, like I said, she's got wheels coming up the right wing. Here she goes. Driving wide. Brand new stick, too. Yeah, she broke the first one. Centering pass, broken up by the Penguins, though, ends up behind their net. Penguins look to dump it around. Salzburg almost picks that up. Penguins driving down the right wing. This lead pass up to number 22 and finds it. They gain the zone. Here's 22. Takes the shot. That's wide and left. In pursuit. Andrews, fresh off an assist. She kicks it up. Stars able to get it out. Bucko driving up. Bucko backhands it. Able to get some support from Salzburg. Puck kicks into the neutral zone. Sorry, Lafleur now. Lafleur, she sends it over to Andrews. Andrews has it.
Good D-to-D.
Yeah, great D-to-D pass. Like to see her D communicating like that. Beautiful pass right up front. Salzburg does a shot, deflected. Goaltender catches just enough of it. Goes wide. Penguins now, they're trying to break out. They send it across. Gain the zone. Lafleur's pressuring. Lafleur breaks that up nicely. Puck in the near corner. Kicks in behind. Bucko. She picks it up with some speed. Great lead pass to Salzburg. Beautifully out of the corner. Here comes Salzburg down the left wing. Salzburg looks to drive wide. She's getting slashed. Ignores it. Tries a centering pass. Gets it through. Backhand effort. Almost ends up back on the stick of Salzburg. What a terrific job that was by that line working together. Penguins working it back the other way now, though.
Nice back.
Zakaria back checking like crazy. Breaks up what could have been a great scoring opportunity for the Penguins. Here we go. 2-on-1 the other way. Grahovic takes the shot. Deflected by the goalie into the corner. Simcoe's out there with Zagaria. Grahovic's going to probably go for a line change here. Mix things up. Penguins back the other way. Penguins trying to drive wide. Mason's on point with Shortino. Puck ends up behind the net. Picked up by Zakaria. Zakaria's check, though. Ends up on Shortino's stick. Shortino tries to clear the zone. Penguins able to hold it. Now it's broken up by Grahovic. Grahovic going for a line change. Here comes the Penguins. They're regrouping in the neutral zone. Simcoe tries to lead pass to Dulac. Not able to get it through. Ends up on Mason's stick, though. Mason's got it. Here's an opportunity for the Penguins. They step up. Number 10 from the Penguins driving in. They push it wide in behind the net. Vicaria's got it. Puck ends up in the near corner. Penguins feed the point. Over to number 28. 28 takes a shot. Wide and left. In pursuit is Shortino. She sends it up to Dulac. Dulac trying to pick it up. She does. Dulac breaks free. Dulac driving down the right wing. Dulac looks to take the shot. Ends up pushing it deep into the corner, but she's giving chase. Keeping the pressure on. Penguins trying to break out. They send it deep to Shortino. Shortino throws it toward the net just wide. Zakaria now. She's going to pick that up. Interrupted by Mason. Mason picks that puck right out of the air twice. Holds the zone. Sends it back deep. Stars looking to make something happen here. Here comes Simcoe. Simcoe, there's a wraparound. Simcoe had a wide open opportunity to wrap around and rattled it right off the side of the net. Yeah, she's going to want that one back for sure. Peng's trying to get it out. Shortino holds his zone again. Finally, the Pens get it out. Mason.
What a tremendous effort by Mason, holding the zone twice with some tough ones.
Yeah, and picked it out of midair on the first one.
Wow, yeah.
I've always said the defense are the unsung heroes in the game, and you see that play where Mason held the zone the first time, then held the zone a second time, created a grade A scoring opportunity for Simcoe. Simcoe's on the bench probably going, why did I miss that net?
Oh, I know.
Regardless, it's 2-0 Stars still, 8:29 left here in the second. Fresh legs, wholesale change across the board. We got Isaac and Biederman on point. We got Stanton, Gagne, and Elliott up front. Oh, we're going to have our first penalty.
Oh,
Gagne got
her head bell rung a little bit.
And they're going to haul her off, and as they should. Gagne giving her noggin a bit of an adjustment. Yeah, she might go have a little regroup. She looks to be
she's not happy.
A bit upset. I think it was how she landed on the ice, too.
That's what it looked like to me, too.
Get it back.
She's a tough one, though, Gagne. We'll check in with her here in a little bit, getting some support on the bench. That's good to see. Power play opportunity for the Stars. Bucko's out there with Grahovic and Salzburg. There's a shot from the point. Puck's loose up front, bouncing puck. Mason steps up, hold his own again. Penguins able to clear it free though. Comes all the way back. Here's Isaac now. Isaac, lead pass, tries to find Salzburg, and does. Salzburg's got it. Salzburg coming down the left wing, looking for options. Centering pass, finds all the way back to the point. Mason takes a shot, deflected by the Penguins in behind the net. Salzburg's there to break that up. Salzburg pressuring well. One-on-one battle. Grahovic goes in to help her out. Grahovic, centering pass, onto the stick, wide, just left of the net. Salzburg's on it again. Salzburg's got 2 Penguins all over her. Grahovic tries to help out. There's the puck loose, side of the net. Penguins trying to clear it. Look to pitch it out. Mason's there to hold his own yet again. Mason fires it back down. In behind the net. Puck's loose. Bucko's trying to grab that. Penguins looking to relieve some pressure, and they can't because the Stars are all over them. Here comes Isaac now. Isaac takes a shot. Deflected out front. Puck's loose. Knocked down by Bucko, and a goal! What a terrific hand-eye coordination effort by Bucko. Knocks that puck out of midair to knock it in. So beautiful. That entire shift was just relentless pressure across the board. Puck held in by Mason on the far corner. She dumps it in behind the net. They get it back to the point, end up getting a shot off, and that loose puck out front, hand-eye coordination by Bucko to knock it into the net. What a great goal. Here comes the Penguins. There's a shot. Schaefer hasn't been tested yet this period. Says, you got your shots, I got your saves. No problem. And Michael, you did ask for an appropriate shot count. It's been all Stars all period.
Yep, that's right.
3-0 Stars. 7:07. Let's make sure we keep the pressure up here, ladies. Puck's loose out front. In behind now, Andrews is on it. Andrews, she tries to get it up to Gagner. Sends it deep. Here comes Lafleur. Lafleur, she's got it. Lead pass up, tries to find Stanton. Ends up on the point for the Penguins. Penguins take the shot. Great shot block by Elliott. Elliott's got an opportunity. She's flying into the corner, trying to outpace the Penguins. Elliott first there. Great poise by her. Centering pass, almost fires one in and catches the goalie sleeping. Centering pass, now it's loose up front. Who wants that puck, ladies?
Oh.
Puck spits up into the high slot, and the Penguins able to regroup. Here comes number 22 in the Penguins through the neutral zone. Number 22. She's checked. Sent wide by Lafleur. Puck loose up front now all the way back to the point. Here's an opportunity from the point. There's a shot along the ice. That's picked up by Elliott. Elliott's got some time. She decides to go for a skate. Elliott has a look at her options. Lead pass over to Gagner. Gets it into the zone. Kicked all the way back into the neutral zone now. Penguins back the other way. Penguins, 3-on-2. They take the shot. It's deflected into the far corner. Number 91 with the Penguins. She picks it up. Andrews all over her. And Zakaria's there now. Zakaria's got it. Zakaria looks to chip it around to herself. Penguins able to pick that up though. Regain the zone. Couple of moves by the Penguins. Looks for a centering pass. Comes through. There's the opportunity for the Penguins, and Schaefer's there to shut the door. Ends up on the near half wall now. Penguins have it. They send it back to the point. There's a shot from the point. They dump it back into the corner. Over to the half wall. Through the crease. Andrews, great defense out front. Lifting the stick of the Penguins to make sure there was no opportunity for a one-time. Ends up back on the point for the Penguins again. There's a shot through traffic. Deflected by Lafleur into the corner. Comes all the way back to the point again. Here's an opportunity from the point. There's a shot onto the right in the slot. Bouncing puck. And Schaefer picks up that deflection. Like I talked about earlier, that glove hand has been impressive. And
super impressive. I mean,
she tracked that the whole way.
and from the low slot too. That was not a soft shot.
Yeah, that was
Here
a
we go,
defense
here we go.
nightmare. Yeah, it deflected up over Lafleur, and Schaefer reacted quickly with that glove that I was bragging about earlier, and there it was. Good save. Puck comes all the way back down. We got Zakaria out with Dulac and Simcoe up front. Simcoe's got it now. Opportunity for Simcoe. Right from the opportunity. There it is. Shoots it wide. Comes all the way back to Isaac. Isaac holds his own. Throws it toward the front of the net. Puck's loose. Battle out front. Simcoe's got it. Backhand through the crease. Almost finds Dulac. Here comes the Penguins the other way now. Penguins. They're looking to drive wide. Biederman. Good job by her pushing it deep into the corner. Schaefer wants to whistle it down. I don't blame her.
Don't want to take any chances.
She hasn't had a lot of action, and when you get it, freeze that puck, and let's get some control back with our team that's been pressing really hard on the offense. Simcoe's going to take the draw. I got a hunch this is going to be one of those push forwards. Yep, it sure was. She's trying to break down and make something happen. Able to get into the neutral zone. Here comes Simcoe. She's got Dulac going toward the front, though. Simcoe, backhand pass through the crease all the way across. Dulac, she sends it back to Isaac. Isaac from the point. Isaac has a look, takes a shot through traffic, ends up just left of the net all the way across into the far corner, and the Penguins pick it up on the half wall into the neutral zone.
Isaac's had good success from the point in the past, so I'd like to see her keep doing that.
Stars able to get it into the neutral zone. 3:51 left here in the second. Got a puck battle on the far wall. Simcoe trying to drive it up. Penguins end up with the puck, though. They send it through. Isaac's there. Now Simcoe again. Simcoe's got it. She's got Zakaria with her. Simcoe drives wide. Zakaria's going to the net. Simcoe's going to pick that up in the corner. Zakaria's out front. See what Simcoe's going to do. Centering pass. Tries to get out front. Zakaria with a backhand. And the Penguins goaltender well positioned for a big save.
Going back to that defensive zone play where we saw Simcoe take it right out of the high slot, that is what was missing this morning,
Yes.
or rather earlier this afternoon. Able to just clear it out in a hurry so they don't get that shot off.
Not to mention our defensive play is exponentially stronger,
Yeah.
Michael, tonight. This is the team that we know and love here, our beloved Stars. Penguins into the far corner. Clark's out there. She's got Bucko centering her with Salzburg. Salzburg's going to pick that up now. Salzburg trying to drive in. Penguins got a 3-on-2 unfolding. We got Shortino and Mason on point. Backhand opportunity, and Shortino steps across and breaks up that pass. Centering pass right onto the stick of Salzburg. Here's an opportunity for Salzburg now. Salzburg's got Gagné on the far left wing. I'm not sure if she can see her, though, because she's getting harassed by the Penguins. Penguins send it back the other way. Mason, she's there to break that up into Salzburg's stick. Salzburg throws it deep. Penguins are going to pick that up in the near corner. Great for pressure by Clark, centering pass. Unfortunately, nobody there to pick that up. And look at this back check by Bucko, breaking up the Penguins, not giving them any time and space to make any decisions. Puck ends up into the far corner. Mason's going to pick that up now. Mason sends it up to the half wall. Opportunity for, here's the Penguins, high slot opportunity. There's a big save, opportunity, rebound. And unfortunately, they find it on the third attempt. Back of the net, found by the Penguins. Spoke too soon about those high slot opportunities, Michael. I was just talking about our defensive play and making sure that didn't happen. And sure enough, the next shift, that play unfolded with a high slot opportunity. Schaefer made a big first save, big second save.
I want to see.
There's the first save, bounces off. There's the second save, and then finally the third one. Buried by the Penguins. We got a 3-1 hockey game with 2:18 left. Fresh legs on the ice up front for the Stars. We got Paisley centering Gagné and Stanton. Penguins pick it up now. Penguins, centering pass. Lafleur on point with Andrews. There's a shot by the Penguins. Schaefer gobbles that up.
But our defense could have been better.
2:01 left here. Here's the draw. Back to the point. Gagné, good pressure by her to disrupt the possible opportunity from the point. Good stick by Andrews now. Stars back to playing they were a few shifts ago with not giving any time and space for the Penguins. Are all over them instantly. Here comes Gagné now. She breaks it up. She chips. She's going to chip to herself. She's hustling down the left wing. Penguins able to get back on time. Looking to make a difference. Good pressure by Gagné, though. Stanton's turn now to pressure. Comes across. Penguins come through the neutral zone. Got a 3-on-2 unfolding. Here comes number 29. There's the shot. That's wide. Ends up in the far corner. Penguins looking to do a centering pass. Broken up by Andrews. Now Stanton gets it up into the neutral zone. Gagné's giving chase. And it looks like we're going to have our first... Is that a penalty or an offside? What happened there? I think it's an offside. Missed the call there.
Taking it at center ice.
Center ice, yeah. I'm not sure what the call was there, fans at home, but Maybe a missed call, and they decided to drop the puck at center ice. Here we are. Simcoe, opportunity for Penguins. Penguins driving into the left wing, looking for an opportunity. There's the shot, saved by Schaefer. The other thing I did incorrectly, Michael, is I talked about the shots, and just like that, the Penguins are out shooting the Stars again.
Oh, geez, Brody.
I just got to...
Broadcaster jinx here.
Broadcaster jinx. Way to go, Brody Allen. Let's talk not about the things we're doing well then. Puck's in the far corner. We got a puck battle going on. Loose out front now. He kicks in behind the Stars net. Penguins looking to regroup. Isaac's all over that though. Puck still loose. There's a shot. Ends up in behind the net again. Penguins still pressuring. Penguins in the far corner looking for a centering pass. They get it through. It's open in the slot. That's cleared away by Zakaria. Zakaria's got it now. Zakaria, she skates down the right wing. She's got some speed. She tries to chip around the Penguins defender. That's the second time that the Penguins defender's been quick to react on those ones. Here comes the Penguins now. A couple moves into the high slot, dancing in. And Biederman's able to shut the door here at the last minute. Some equipment issue on her part, though. It looks like her helmet straps off. She's adjusting that. Penguins got to regroup into the neutral zone. 11 seconds on the clock. Puck ends up on the stick of Dulac. 7 seconds on the clock. 6 seconds on the clock. Let's see if Dulac can do something. He's got 4 seconds. 3, 2. There's the shot. And it's gloved and dropped right out front. Another exciting period. We don't have Don Cherry here. Don Jerry. He's supposed to be our intermission interview. How about you then, Mitch Salzberg? What are you seeing out there?
Seeing a lot of good effort. I'm seeing some lines playing as a team, and some that still need to pass more and get all of the players involved. You can't just go down and try and do it yourself. You need to look, keep your eyes open, see who's out there, pass, and get plays moving, get plays going.
There you have it, folks. Straight from Mitch Salzberg. He is Hockey IQ 100. I'm not sure if you know or not, but he's played a lot of NHL experience as well. Yeah. Stars are looking good, though, after a couple periods of play. 3-1 lead, but a 2-goal lead and a 3-goal lead in hockey is never a comfortable one. Schaefer holding strong between the pipes. And the Stars have been really good with their offensive pressure. So assuming our ladies can come out, hit it hard, should be a good third period. As we talked about, we got Bucko centering Grahovic and Salzberg. This line's been strong, and this is the first time they've been opening up games, and I think a good call by the coach. We got Mason on Shortino on point. There's an opportunity. It's gained the zone here for the Stars. Salzberg's in. Oh, she gets checked awkwardly from behind. That's going to be a penalty call. Power play opportunity for the Stars, and rightfully so. I'm glad to see Salzberg's all right. She went into the board awkwardly there. Minute and a half penalties. Coach decides to leave that same line out. Not making any adjustments for the power play. Oh, maybe one. Who do we have coming off here? Looks like Shortino's going to come off, and we've got Isaac and Mason on point. Bucko centering, Grahovic, and Salzberg. There's the draw over to Salzberg on the half wall. She sends it back to the point to Isaac. Isaac throws it toward the net off the skates of Bucko into the corner. Centering pass, loose up front. Oh, just wide. Grahovic almost finds the back of the net quick on that power play. Now the puck's loose on the near half wall. Penguins trying to break out. They do. They send it out. Isaac's got some speed, though. She's going to pick that up. Isaac picks it up behind her net. Has a look. She sends a lead pass up to Bucko. Bucko, she's able to get to Salzberg. Salzberg now. She's in through the neutral zone. Salzberg, backhand pass. Not able to find Grahovic. Penguins regroup in their zone. Bucko and Grahovic both pressuring. Penguins trying to get out. Here's an opportunity for Bucko. Great decision by her to wait on that delayed offside or the offside. Then she gains the zone, takes a shot off the post into the corner. Salzberg's there now. Puck spits loose to Bucko. Bucko's got it in her feet. Bucko tries to get it over to Mason, ends up on Penguin stick. Penguins skate up, but Mason neatly pokes that away. Here comes Bucko. Bucko trying to gain the zone. Check by number 91. Penguins able to relieve some pressure, and Isaac's going to regroup again. 21 seconds left here in the power play. Outlet pass all the way up to Salzburg. Salzburg's got it. She's driving down the left wing. Salzburg, she's checked by number 19 or 29 or whatever that is. They pick it up, though, Penguins. Able to regroup. Penguins trying to drive out. Here comes the Penguins. Looking to drive down the right wing. Isaac pushes her wide, and that'll be a penalty now on the Stars. Isaac kind of giving the glove shake like, I didn't mean to do that, ref. And I don't think she did. Yeah. But regardless, she's going to have a minute and a half in the sin bin.
I guess they'll probably put it, yep.
Chartino back on the ice now for penalty killing. Absolute strength of hers. She's got Andrews on the left wing. Zakaria and Dulac up front. Penalty killing unit. Zakaria's got it. Zakaria clears it up into the neutral zone, sends it all the way down. Beautiful draw. Wait again for our friends back home. You do get icing calls against you on a shorthanded situation here. Penguins, they're able to gain some control. They come through the neutral zone, looking to drive wide. Chartino, she's pushing wide. Good stick by her to poke check that into the half wall. Immediately there's Dulac. Comes across the crease to Zakaria. Zakaria's got it. Zakaria trying to get it out into the neutral zone, and she does. Zakaria driving down the left wing. Looking to kill some time off that clock. Penguins, two of them on her, harassing her, able to break that up. Here comes the Penguins the opposite direction. Penguins now. Good back check by Dulac. She's tripped up. Penguins regroup again, but Zakaria's there to help her out. They send it up into the neutral zone. 38 seconds left here on the penalty kill. Penguins gain the zone. Couple moves by the Penguins. They send it back to the point. There's a shot from the point. It's flipped into the near corner. Sortino's giving chase. Sortino in a puck battle. Centering pass wide open up front. Good toe save. Pad saved by Schaefer. Takes care of that one time that the Penguins had a grade A scoring opportunity from the high slot. Zakaria does a perfect draw weight right on top of the goalie to make sure there's no icing.
Love it.
8 seconds left in the penalty. This should kill this off. Here comes the Penguins, though, looking to gain the zone. Penguins, they drive up. Nice. Quick move. Gagne tries to get it up, almost finds Isaac, not able to. Good pressure by her on the half wall, taking on 3 Penguins. Puck ends up in the high slot. There's the shot, blocked by Andrews. There's another shot. And Schaefer, steady as she goes, drop that glove down one more time. With 9:34 left. That one time was close. Schaefer, great reaction on her pad there. Not sure that Penguins player got everything she needed on it, but regardless, it was an awkward one, and great reaction by Schaefer. Even strength now. Fresh legs out for the Stars. We got Elliott out there with Gagne and Stanton. Stars able to win the draw and gain the neutral zone immediately. Penguins, though, they turn it back the other way. Here comes the Penguins trying to gain the zone. Lafleur, good stick by her to poke check. Over to Penguins. They're on the near half wall. Elliott in there using her strength and size. She says, get out of here. I want to take this puck, and does. Then it ends up back on the point. Shot from the point, grabbed by Stanton. Back to the point again. Here's a shot through traffic. Bouncing puck. Schaefer there. Big save. Puck ends up in the far corner. Stanton centers it over to Gagne. Gagne's got an opportunity. She's driving out. Gagne's looking to drive wide. She's poke checked. Ends back up on Isaac's stick. Isaac throws it up through the center ice. Penguins turn it back the other way. Little neutral zone patty cake unfolding, as I call it. They gain the zone, but Isaac's there to chip that away. She's going to pick it up. Go for a skate behind her net. Isaac head up, looking for her options. Decides to skate it longer. Isaac with some speed. She decides to dump it down. That's deflected by the Penguins, and they'll gain the zone. Gagne pressuring. Penguins regrouping. Backhand pass all the way over to the near half wall. Penguins looking to break out.
Looks like she needs a change.
Isaac, she picks it up, throws it back in. Penguins pick it up again. Here comes the Penguins with some speed in the opposite direction. Looking to cut back in front of Lafleur. Takes a shot. Saved by Schaefer. Puck ends up in the far corner. Lafleur's on it. Looks like Andrews is on it. We got Isaac out front. Isaac tries to get it off to the half wall to Stanton. She does. Stanton throws it up into the neutral zone. That'll relieve some pressure here with 7:49 yet. The wholesale change for the Stars.
Change. They needed it.
Fresh legs out there. We got Grahovic, Stanton, and Bucko jumping out there with Shortino and Mason on point. Penguins trying to gain the zone, not able to. Wide open out front. There's a shot. Another save by Schaefer. And that, whoa, we got a bit of an unfolding. We're not happy. Shortino not happy with exactly how things are unfolding in front of the net, nor should she be. And what I like about Shortino is she does not put up with any crap on our goaltenders. Let's see that replay. Yep, she just said, I'm gone, and then she gets shoved, and she says, I'm going to shove you back. I love to see that spunk. I realize there might be some parents at home, but as far as I'm concerned, if someone's smacking our goaltender, our defense needs to clean them out of there, and Shortino did exactly that, so that's a minute and a half that I am okay with. Except for we have a penalty, and it's 5-on-5.
Still 5-on-5. Yeah.
My worry is that was a 10-minute misconduct or a match or something.
I think it's just matching minors.
Oh, matching minors.
Matching
Thank
minors,
you. I
yeah.
appreciate that. I missed that, Brendan. We do have matching minors. So 5-on-5 ensues. Little pushing and shoving. Never hurt anybody. Here comes the Penguins. There's a shot. That's wide. Ends up on the near half wall. Comes out front. Salzburg now. Salzburg.
Yeah, like you said, Brody, you can't let that happen. As a defender, you've got to lay down the law.
Oh, up front. Oh. Yeah, you're right, Michael. That's a key thing. When you have...
Because otherwise it escalates, it keeps happening.
Yep.
And then it gets even more shovey. So,
And-
do it, you take the double, the penalty.
Yeah, and some may think, oh, Brody's a goalie dad. That must be his feelings. No, this is Brody as an old defenseman. You can't take liberties with the goalie. They have enough to worry about. If someone's smacking their glove after they've made a save, get him out of there. So I'm really glad to see Shortino. She usually steps up right away and says, no, get off our goalie. She's busy.
Yeah, because our team isn't missing a person. That's why.
Except for now we have a power play.
Yes.
Here we go.
While we were talking.
Yeah, too busy. Here, back to Mason. Mason from the point. There's the shot through traffic. It's deflected. Penguins able to pick that up. Penguins off their skate, trying to gain the neutral zone. They do. Zakaria back checking. Good stick by her to back check. Mason's going to pick that up.
There you go.
Mason trying to gain the neutral zone. Not quite able to get it out, but now she does. She sends it back. Zakaria, she's got it. If she can get her head up, she's got an opportunity right out front to Dulac. Dulac with the backhand. Big save by the Penguins goaltender. Dulac still working down there, though. Ends up on the near half wall. Zakaria got it. She turns back around, takes a shot through that. It's loose out front. Smacked just wide by Dulac. Ends up all the way back to the point on Mason. Mason's got it on her stick. Oh, fans on the shot. She wants a reload.
Oh, no.
Good job by her to hold his own, though. Still holds his own. Sends into Trickler. Gets his shot off in the end. Look at Mason having a laugh with herself. She's like, oh, my goodness. She wound up. She was going to unleash a wrist shot and just completely missed it and then said, oh, wait a minute. But she is so reliable. Felt a little light, but she is so reliable. Regained her composure and kept that puck in, and more importantly, still got a shot off on the backhand. So good for Mason. 5:59 left here. Zakaria in to take the draw. She's got Simcoe on left wing, Dulac on right wing. We've got Andrews and Isaac on point. There's the draw. Beautiful clean win. Back to Andrews. There's a shot from Andrews. And off the post. What a bullet by Andrews from the post. There's another shot, and it ends up in the far corner. I can't believe the fans aren't reacting more. I think it's more of a shock. Here comes Simcoe, centering pass. Puck's loose out front. Trying to bang something home. Puck's loose on the side of the net now. Ends up on the near half wall. 5:34 left. There's a shot. And off another post. Backhand pass for Zakaria. And she's got it. I'm sure hoping Elliott has that shot from Andrews that rifled off the post. But that was just a good, hard-working goal. Started with Andrews' first shot. There's the shot from the side off the second post. And then the backhand makes no mistake. So Simcoe started again back with Andrews' first effort from the point. Off the post. Simcoe picks it up on the half wall, fires it right back toward the net. Off the post again. And there is Zakaria to make sure she makes no mistake on the backhand. We got a 4-1 hockey game with 5:28 left here to play. There's the draw. Fresh legs out for the Stars. We got Elliott centering Clark and Gagne. Here comes the Penguins. Looking to gain the zone. Andrews throws it up into the neutral zone.
Oh,
And opportunity for Gagne to have a breakaway, and she's accosted in the neutral zone. Should have had a penalty, but I guess the ref's saying that's enough. Penguins pick it up in the near corner. Backhand pass, looking to kick it out. Andrews kicks it over to the far corner. Penguins, they throw it back to the point. Penguins from the point. Here's an opportunity. There's the shot through traffic. Bouncing puck ends up on the near corner. Penguins again, they try to send it back to the point, but immediately there is Biederman. Biederman's on it. She gets it over to Clark. Clark working her way up to the neutral zone. Tries to find Elliott. Elliott gets it up. Tries to find Clark. Or Gagne, sorry, not able to. Here comes the Penguins the opposite way. Penguins with some speed into the high slot. Couple moves, backhand. Right on net. Schaefer. Easy save for her. Shut the door.
Andrews having a really impressive game on defense again.
Andrews has had 3 or 4 games in a row that she's been so solid.
I know. I'm so impressed.
Oh, opportunity for Penguins, but no, Bucko says not today. I'm going to break this up, and here comes the opposite direction with Grahovic, Salzburg, and Bucko trying to gain the zone. Puck ends up in behind the net for Penguins. Penguins have it. They're looking to break out. Penguins driving down the right wing. Couple moves by the Penguins. Look to get around LaFleur. They do. Trying to come in on the backhand. Looks for a wraparound. Centering pass all the way to no one. Back to their goaltender. 3:55 left. Right idea by the Penguins, but nobody was home. Penguins, they throw it around to the far half wall. Penguins are going to pick it up. Bucko able to hold his own. They get a lead pass up to the Penguins. Here comes the Penguins' opportunity to break it in, and great back check by Shortino. Stepping up and saving what would have been a breakaway. What a hustle by Shortino.
Yeah,
good to see.
no kidding.
Penguins heavily out shooting the Stars. It doesn't feel that way on the cast,
It really doesn't.
but I guess that's what's happening. Simcoe out to center. Dulac. And Zakaria. Zakaria picks it up now. Zakaria driving up to the neutral zone. She's tripped, but she regains her footing. Decides to drive in. Zakaria, she's checked, still has it. Looks for a centering pass. Back to the point now. LaFleur's on there. LaFleur's out with Shortino on point. Here comes the Penguins the opposite direction. We got a 3-on-2 unfolding. Couple moves by the Penguins. They gain the zone. Penguins, they take the shot. That's wide. Penguins are going to pick it up behind the net. LaFleur's there right away. Over to Simcoe. Simcoe, she's got an opportunity for an outlet pass if she can find. And she drives up the middle. Here comes Simcoe. And she finds the back of the net. Made it look easy in that low left corner. Stars conducting themselves with a bit of class here. That's good to see, as we got ourselves a 5-1 hockey game. Simcoe comes in with some explosive speed and sees the open spot, finds it, just buries it. 2:55 left, 5-1 hockey game. Zakaria out to center. Same line out there, except for now we got Biederman and Isaac on point. Penguins, they regroup. Send a pass up into the neutral zone. They try to find it down. Isaac breaks that up. Here comes the Penguins. Simcoe turns back around. Simcoe, she's driving up. Looks to make a couple moves. Simcoe takes a shot. Finds that exact same shot. I felt like that was a bit of a replay. Michael coming in. Finds that low blocker side. And we got a 6-1 hockey game. And I believe that's a hattie for Simcoe.
I think, yep, you're right.
Yep. Great goal. I think she had Dulac out front there. Would have been a nice tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, I would have liked, I want to see a little passing.
Yep. Some of the stronger teams we play, we got to feed that puck out front. But regardless, a nice hattie for Simcoe. Something she should be proud of for sure.
Good defensive play there.
Yeah. Big save by Schaefer. Penguins trying to push here. Here's the opportunity for Clark. Clark, she's driving up. Clark tries to make something happen in the neutral zone. We got Elliott chipping in now. Elliott centering Stanton and Clark. Here comes the Penguins back the other way. Penguins ducking and weaving. Trying to gain the zone. Good check out to Isaac to break that up. Puck's loose out front.
Good
Clark
job.
says, I'll take care of that garbage. Let me get out of here. She throws it up. Not able to clear the zone, though. Biederman now. Biederman's try. Still not able to clear the zone. Penguins able to hold it. Now we got an opportunity. A 5-person puck battle. The puck spits out to the high slot. Opportunity for the Penguins. They send it back to the point. Penguins, there's a shot. Good stick by Clark again.
Oh, no.
Penguins step up. There's a backhand. And Schaefer with that glove. Steady Eddie again. It is run time now when it's a 5-goal lead there late. With just over a minute left here in the third, and the Stars about to get their first win of the tournament to move to 1-1. And a goal ratio that'll be in the positive too there, Michael.
That's true.
Well, let's actually be clear. We got a game left to play. Brody, don't do that again. There's a bouncing puck into the near corner. Mason, she steps up. She gets it up to Clark. Clark, she looks to clear it. Clark, able to get it free. Puck spits all the way across to the far wall. Backhand pass. Penguins, there's a high stick. Schaefer gobbles that up, and even she was looking at the ref saying, that was a high stick, ref. And it was.
Doesn't stop because it's tied.
Now, see, that's a good example, I think, Brody, of why we're seeing shots on goal a little skewed in the Penguins'
Yeah,
direction. There's a lot of that going on where it's kind of just dribbling in, Schaefer's covering it up.
Yep.
I think the Stars have more quality shots.
And offensive zone pressure.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
say they've had offensive zone pressure. And that'll do it. You can put it in the win column, as they say. It's a 6-1 victory for the Stars. They moved to 1-1 in the round robin. And they get a +1 on the goal differential, which will also bode well. We got a tough matchup tomorrow at 1:15. Great game. Hats off, literally, to Simcoe
Yep.
for the hat trick.
That's right.
Good for her.
Congratulations.
Nice to see her finding the net. I actually like that back-to-back replay on the,
Yeah,
let's score
okay.
the same goal twice.
There's something.
Schaefer was solid in net, answered the bell when she needed to. And all in all, I actually really liked some of the shifts that the coach made with the lines approach and who was starting and how that was going. He kind of mixed things up and sent a message because he said this morning was not enough.
No. And you saw line one that came out was all three players who were given the highest effort this morning.
Yep.
So love to see that.
Yeah, and what resulted? Every line made an effort, and every line contributed. It was a fantastic
see,
hockey
Coach,
game.
I can do it too.
Yeah, love it. Well, fans at home, thanks a lot for tuning in. We are going to see you tomorrow. Brendan actually has already updated the standings just like that. So we are tied at first with 6 points with the Snow Kings and Junior Thunderbirds. We've got one more game tomorrow, so that's encouraging to see.
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule, Brody.
Except for Brendan's got us as 2 wins, and I'm not sure if that's accurate. He's a little excited. He's ahead of himself. Tomorrow we've got a game at 1:30 against the Massachusetts Spitfires. That should be another good hockey game. They're a well-ranked club. It'll be very similar to the Philly Little Flyers. It'll be a little bit higher pace and a little different opponent than what we faced here today with the Penguins, Michael.
Yeah, but hopefully the girls have gotten a little bit of confidence back. They're playing their game. They're, settled back in. They're in the tournament. So let's see how they come out tomorrow morning. Or tomorrow afternoon, rather. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
What's up?
Yeah, you and Tim?
Right there on him.
Apparently now the fans are calling for kiss cams.
I like it. All right.
So there's our new objective for tomorrow.
That's the new request.
All right, fans at home, we appreciate you tuning in, and we look forward to tomorrow's broadcast. You have a wonderful night. Thanks a lot, Michael.
Thanks, Brody.